Hello, and welcome to the UKG EasyCall web platform training. Today, we'll be reviewing how to access EasyCall, as well as reviewing common functionalities your department may be utilizing. Once you navigate to EasyCall, you will be prompted to log in. The organization is set up with single sign-on. Click the button that appears at the top of the page to be logged into EasyCall. Once logged in, you will be brought to a page similar to this. This is the current schedule where you can view the most up-to-date version of your department's schedule. Any updates made to a release schedule can be found here in real time. On the current schedules page, you can find many options to adjust how to view the schedule. On the left-hand side, you can change the date range that you were viewing, as well as see the status of whether or not the schedule you were viewing has been published. Using the drop-down under the My Blocks option, I can go and move forward to a different schedule block and also see whether or not they have been published. On the right, you have the ability to choose the format of how you are viewing the schedule, including the ability to change to a grid by staff or grid by assignment option. Here, you can also filter using the Filter By button, which allows you to select things like locations, staff types, or assignments. Any filters that you apply here will carry over into other views. So if I toggle to my calendar, those filters stay applied. Additionally, in the upper right corner of the page, you have the ability to click the download icon to either print, export to Excel, or download the ICS subscription link, which will allow you to add your own personal calendar to a system like Google or Outlook Calendar. You can also use this and share this ICS subscription link with others so they can also see your most up-to-date work schedule. If you have access to multiple departments, you will see a drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner, which will allow you to navigate to those departments to view their schedules. Additionally, you can click on the menu icon with the 3 lines in order to open the navigation panel. Here, I can navigate to various locations in the site, such as the employee directory, where I can view who is available in EasyCall, as well as find their contact information. I can also find reports that have been made available to me. And also I can find my request management pages. I also have access to view other schedules in my schedules drop-down view. For any of these options, I can click on the house icon to make this my home page. So that way, whenever I am logged in, I will be brought to my home page. Additionally, I can use the star icon to set a page as a favorite, which will then be brought to the top of my navigation panel, allowing me to choose that anytime I open it. Finally, I can click on my own name, and this will bring me into my profile. Here, I can choose to edit things like my contact information, choose whether or not I want to display this information in the directory, have the ability to opt in and out of SMS texting, and I can also adjust my communication preferences. If the department has SMS enabled, I can see that option here and can click if I want to use that as a preference. Going back to the navigation menu, I can navigate to my schedule section, and here I can not only see the current schedule, but other options that are available to me. For example, I can click the My Schedule tab, and this will bring me to a filtered view of my personal schedule where I can see where I am scheduled that day, the time I am working, and any notes. The same filters can be applied that we saw on the current schedule to my schedule. and I can even view this in a grid. Also, underneath the Schedules tab is an option for the daily schedule. By clicking on that, I will be brought to my department's daily schedule, where I can see the different staff working that day. And finally, I can navigate to the on-call schedule. The on-call schedule will show me who is on call within my department, as well as if they have any contact information associated with them. A request workflow that is available to me is the switch workflow. This will allow me to request or submit a switch with another staff member in my department. A switch means I am assuming their assignment, they are taking my assignment, or it is a one-to-one trade of assignments between staff members. The most straightforward way to do this is navigating to the current schedule, finding the date in the assignment that you'd like to switch with. And in this case, let's say that I am switching with Anderson's MDOR assignment. I can click on the assignment. And when I do this, it will bring up Dr. Anderson's information. I can then go down to the assignment, click the switch icon. This will bring up the scheduled date, the provider I am switching with, the assignment I am switching into, and then prompt me that both of us agree to this switch. I can add in notes for my schedule administrator and then confirm the assignment. Depending on the workflow, in this case, this is an approval workflow. This request will be sent directly to the scheduling administrator, who will have the ability to approve that request. Once the request has been approved, you will receive a notification that the request has been approved and you will see the updated schedule. Additionally, I could submit a switch request for an individual to cover my own assignment. The same way, I can click on my own name, click the switch option. You will see that this is a release and assignment option. Here, I can see the scheduled date, the assignment I am releasing, and I can choose the new provider that is taking my place. If this contains any rule violations that would break a rule, an alert will appear at the bottom prior to the request being submitted. The rule violation will also be noticed by the schedule administrator. I can then add a note to the schedule administrator and submit the request. These rule violations, as well as the request itself, will be pending approval by the schedule administrator. Finally, we have a two-way switch. Going to the date I want to switch, I am clicking on the staff member I want to switch with. Since I am already working this day, the default switch option is a two-way switch where I am releasing my MDOR1 test assignment with Dr. Benson, and I am going to assume Dr. Benson's MDOR assignment. So we are just trading these back and forth on the same day. You can also do this across different dates so that if you are trading one clinic day for another clinic day, you can do that as well. You would adjust the assume or release assignment date based on what you and the other provider are working. Confirm that both agree and submit that switch. The switch interface is also available by navigating to the menu, going under the Request dropdown, and choosing Switch Assignment. Then I can choose if I am assuming an assignment, releasing an assignment, or doing a two-way switch. However, it does tend to be a bit faster and straightforward if you view the current schedule, click the assignment you want to switch with, and then choose the switch icon.